Hello, Virgo. Welcome in or welcome back to Go With The Flow Tarot. While I was shuffling, I was shown Temperance card as the overall general energy, for the reading. And Temperance can mean that you're alchemizing, that you're transforming, you're turning something from one thing into another. Interesting. This might not be your deck today, Virgo. Oh, just kidding. As I say that, we've got the Ace of Swords. Okay. Yeah, Temperance with Ace of Swords. Trimming the fat, finding perfect balance in things between your heart and your head, ego and spirit, etc., etc. That's what we've got for the recent past for Virgo. Ooh, your current energy is the Emperor. So maybe, just maybe, in your Temperance energy, you started trimming the fat in your life, and now you're currently stepping into your power of taking action on all of these things that you've recently realized. This deck is really fighting with me today. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay, so for the future, we've got the Three of Cups. Celebration, community. This is looking really, really sweet, Virgo. All right, so could you please tell me, Spirit, more about that Ace of Swords? And I think the Temperance card ties into that Ace of Swords. What do we need to know about Virgo in the recent past and their trimming of the fat? Wow. King of Pentacles. Okay, so you are most definitely stepping into an energy of action and creating something to do regarding your home life, your finances, your stability here in the 3D. Wow, this is lovely, Virgo. You are doing very well. So I think this may possibly be a work reading, but can't say that for sure because that Three of Cups, that could be, you know, celebrating with family. That could be celebrating with friends. It could be celebrating with coworkers. I'm not going to move there just yet. I do just want a little bit more clarity on the Ace of Swords, which provides clarity, and the King of Pentacles. I just want to make sure I've got the full vibe here. King of Pentacles and Ace of Swords for Virgo in the recent past, please and thank you. Spirit, Ace of Pentacles. Okie dokie, yep. So your stability, your home life, your family life, your work life, your finances has been a really important focus for you and a really successful one as well. Okay, I'm going to try and stick with this deck just for a little bit longer. I don't know if it's giving me trouble or if it's just very particular on which cards want to come out when. But I'm not giving up on it just yet. So I'm not going to take that. No, I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to ask for more information on that Emperor in the present moment for Virgo. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Emperor in the present moment for Virgo. Likely taking action on something to do with something work-related, I would imagine. The Emperor for Virgo. We're going to take that, yeah. Ooh, the Lovers. Well, maybe it's not work-related. Maybe it's time for me to stand corrected. This could well be a love relationship. The Lovers could also represent a choice and you needing to get in touch with your higher self in order to make that choice. What's for your greatest good, your highest purpose. The Emperor is clarified by the Lovers and the Moon. Very, very interesting, Virgo. Okay, I need to know more about that Moon energy, first of all, please and thank you. The Moon in the present for Virgo, please and thank you. Ooh, okay. It's the Marriage card, the Four of Wands. Again, this could have to do just with home life, building foundations in your home life. But I really am very strongly inclined to believe that this is a romantic relationship, or a relationship that's very, very important to your heart. You know, it very well could be family as well. So you're taking action. This is good because, like, the moon can sometimes signify a stop, maybe because we're unaware of some secrets, or we just need a pause, or sometimes, I don't like to use the word test, but something will be given to us in this moon energy, and it might try to sway us a little bit off of our path. I definitely don't see that at all for you here, Virgo. I really do think this is love related. Okay, let's move into that Three of Cups. Excuse me 1 second. Ooh, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups. Okay. One more, please, Spirit. The more cups show up, the more I think this is love related, especially with the Four of Wands. Three of Cups, Seven of Cups in Virgo's future, please. King of Wands. King of Wands being very much foresight, a visionary, forward-looking, forward-thinking, but also forward-moving. The Emperor and the King of Wands carry a lot of similar energies. So I don't know if you're necessarily being spoiled for choice. Maybe just a little bit of bringing what's important in your dreams down to earth. It's leading to community and celebration. It's leading to Three of Cups. So what is it that we're here to tell Virgo today, Spirit? What does Virgo need, thank you, to know all about all of this? Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords with, I looked, Death on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So you're definitely in a very, very masculine action, forward-moving energy. And you're fighting off things that you know just don't belong. I mean, I really think that Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords really go together. They really speak with each other, rather, about you trimming the fat, you having the discernment and the knowledge and the drive to persevere and continue. I'm going to take both of those. I think that happened on purpose. Okay, Four of Swords. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So I think really you're finally starting to see, after taking just a moment of rest and a moment of quiet, you're really starting to see how much work you've put in, and you're content doing the work. You're happy to carry on doing this work. It's fulfilling work. It's bringing you what you desire. I'm failing to understand what Virgo's advice is, though, so I think I'm just going to put all that aside and switch decks now. So what are we here to tell Virgo, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know for their greatest good, their highest timeline? What is our message? Thank you, Spirit, the Knight of Wands. Keep that spark alive. The energy that you had in the past and in the present, keep it moving forward into the future. Be really inspired by the new. Be really, not necessarily inquisitive with the Knight of Wands. It's more just embracing the new, keeping the spark alive. What else does Virgo need to know right now, Spirit, to help them keep the spark alive? If that's a relationship or work, it's neither one is coming through ultra clear to me. I'm inclined to believe it's a relationship, but it's hard to say. 5 of Cups. Okay, so in order to keep the spark alive, Virgo, your advice is to take your focus off of those cups that are spilled and currently spilling apparently in this one, and focus on those 2 cups that you still have remaining that are full. Let go of what is already gone. That's already done. Once you spill something out of a cup, you're not going to be able to put it back into it and have it again. Let it go. It's dead, done, and over with. You've still got 2 full cups. Focus on those 2 full cups to help you keep that inspiration, help you keep that spark alive. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, I'm taking all 3 of these. We've got death, transformation. 3 of Wands is your ships coming in. And then the 2 of Cups in reverse. So that could represent a relationship, or it could represent an unbalance somewhere. And I think really all that that's saying is that the unbalance is you might be starting to lose your spark. And, you know, grab onto that 8 of Pentacles and look back at how far you've come and how much you've accomplished, and remind yourself of how good it felt doing it and how good it does still feel doing it. You know it does still feel good, Virgo. Does Virgo need anything else? That 4 of Wands came out again. Keep the spark alive. I don't know why I'm so hesitant to say that this is about a relationship when so many things are pointing to it being that way. Regardless, the 4 of Wands can also mean crossing over the threshold. It doesn't show it in the Wandering Star deck, which is this deck. So I'm going to show you the Rider-Waite. I've just got to... Okay, here we go. So with the 4 of Wands, they're over here. What they need to do is come across to the other side of that threshold, and then they're really married. Then the celebration, the new beginning really begins. So whatever that could mean for you, Virgo, in addition to keeping the spark alive, maybe there's one final step in breaking through and crossing that threshold that you need to do. Whatever that means for you, I have faith that Spirit will send you the signs and synchronicities and messages that you need. On that note, I will grab you a Sacred Creators Oracle. Thank you so much. To give you a little assistance. Lead your metamorphosis, Virgo. Number 53. Lead your metamorphosis. Essential meanings: freedom, transformation, and evolution. On the edge of something miraculous. The relationship between inner and outer beauty. Trust, cycles of death and rebirth, a massive breakthrough. Self-care message: hiding, staying small, staying where you feel comfortable. Metamorphosis: change. Yep, it's that time again. And this change is going to be transformational. It's time to leave the dark cocoon behind, break out of your shell, and show off those gorgeous wings you've been readying. Many times in life and in business, we choose to stay small. We choose the comfort of the warm cocoon over the freedom of something spectacular, and this cozy illusion of safety can lull us gently to sleep. Have you noticed that you've chosen the comfort of the old and reliable more than once, even though you long for something new and exciting? Choose the emerging you over the humdrum and expected today, and lead your metamorphosis with your inner beauty. You are, in every sense, sitting in your own control tower. You can plot your flight through life, and you get to decide how far you get to go and how great you get to become. This complete transformation is required in order to flourish, manifest, and attract new things, the new things you are seeking. Are you ready to test those wings? This card's butterfly graphic has a scarab beetle on it. Do you see it? In ancient Egypt, the scarab was a symbol of rebirth, renewal, and spontaneous creation. What transformation is waiting to happen within? Who are you becoming today, and what breakthrough is on the horizon? After a period of cocooning, how will you emerge? Yeah, lead your metamorphosis and keep your spark alive, Virgo. I think that is the message you were meant to receive today. Thank you ever so much for being here, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.